Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Lex, and in today's video, my inner Egypt nerd is beaming with joy. Before I get into this video, I would like to say that the day this video is supposed to come out, which is Friday, August 23rd, it will be the 3rd anniversary of my YouTube channel. So I would like to take a moment and thank everyone who has liked, followed, and subscribed over the years, and it makes me happy that people enjoy what I create, and I wouldn't be here without you guys, so here's 2 more years. Today, I will be looking at the Overwatch Season 12 Battle Pass that is based primarily on ancient Egyptian mythology. For those who have been watching me for a while, I've mentioned before that ancient Egypt was actually what started my interest in history, so it holds a special place in my little heart. To unlock these cosmetics, players can obtain most of them in the Battle Pass, or obtain them later on as part of a bundle of some kind. For those unfamiliar with a Battle Pass, it is a virtual ticket seen in many modern games, such as Fortnite or even Street Fighter, where players can unlock items to use in-game. In the case of Overwatch, there is a $54 Canadian bundle that also unlocks 20 tiers of the Battle Pass, as well as bonus cosmetic items. First up on the docket is Toth Ilari. Now, Ilari is a support hero in Overwatch, and when I first saw this skin in promotional images, my focus went straight to her cape filled with stars. I thought, oh, this must be Newt, because she's portrayed as this woman that makes up the sky. Then I saw the outfit in-game, and I saw the ibis bird headdress, and thought, oh, that's Toth, who is the god of wisdom, and also one of my personal favorites to read about. Now, in her story, Ilari is heavily associated with the sun, whereas Toth is focused mainly on the moon, so I thought that this concept of a role reversal, for lack of better wording, was pretty interesting. Overall, I love the color scheme of this, and I think that it is one of Ilari's better outfits. Secondly is Baptiste dressed as a mummy, although I think he looks more like Thanos than a mummy. But the idea for it is cool. I have nothing really more to say. I don't think it's bad. I don't think it's the greatest. It's okay. Next is the Doomfist skin, where he's dressed up as Bastet, the cat goddess. Now, Overwatch already did this concept with Ana a few years ago. I'll put a picture of it somewhere. But I think it's cool that they revisited this concept for a different character with a bit of a different theming. This concept of Bastet looks like a supervillain, and I really like it when ancient myths are given a slightly modern touch in games. But I did a video on that ages ago, if you'd like to watch that. There's also this skin that comes only with the premium battle pass called Asset for the hero Echo. For those unfamiliar with the name, it's actually another name for the Egyptian goddess Isis. I remember hearing in a documentary by Dr. Joanne Fletcher, who's amazing, that the Egyptians used gold in their funerary masks to replicate the golden skin of their gods, and I love that detail in this Echo skin. She's also wearing this crown, for lack of better wording, that Isis is seen wearing in multiple depictions of her, both in statue form and in hieroglyph form, with the horns and the sun disk on her head, so I really love those details. Speaking of Nefertari, who was the wife of Ramesses II of Egypt, another hero, Farah, who is Egyptian and Canadian, gets a skin named after her. This is supposed to be a legendary skin, and legendary tier skins are meant to change the outfit of the character, but this skin just takes Farah's normal outfit, paints it beige, and then gives her a helmet that clips through her hand, and that doesn't look very well made. However, I will give credit where it is due. I do like how they have the vulture headdress that Nefertari is depicted wearing in her famous tomb portraits, so they get points for that. They had a skin released a few years ago. It's called Asp in English, like the snake, but in Italian it's called Quiofara, and I love that name, and I think it's better than the English one. And that skin has more details related to ancient Egypt, such as the Anka symbol. Her eye makeup is also similar to styles worn by ancient Egyptian women. Her cobra headdress, I love this skin, and Cleophara looks far better than the Nefertari skin. The mythic skin for this season is Anubis Reaper, and my jaw dropped to the point that I am surprised it doesn't go through the floor. The color, armor, and mask can all be changed to personal preference out of some presets. With the mask, there is the full Jekyll head, which is what Anubis typically is depicted as. Then there's this face animal head hybrid that reminds me of a comic that I read, but I can't recall the name of, but I'll find a picture of the cover and put it somewhere. And a mummy face that looks a little too weird for my liking, but I can see how some people may like it. Some people, my sister included, to the point she sent me a doodle that said "Justice for Ramatra," are upset that Ramatra, another hero, did not get the mythic skin this season because one of his concepts happened to be based on Anubis. I'm fine with Reaper getting it because, like Anubis, he is associated with death in the Overwatch storyline. So personally, I think he is a better fit for the concept than Ramatra is, but I can also see the argument for Ramatra, but it's kind of just one of those situations where, you know, Blizzard couldn't please everybody, unfortunately. Overall, I really like this Battle Pass theme, and Overwatch's Egypt-based skins, such as ones based on Ra, have been some of the best in-game. And so far, they've done 3 mythology-based Battle Passes. The first one was Greek mythology, the second was Japanese, and now we have Egyptian mythology. I would love to see a Slavic folklore-themed pass, since I feel it gets overlooked a lot as someone who's half Czech. And you could make some pretty cool skins out of Baba Yaga and her chicken-legged house, just saying. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video and want to see more of my content, then please subscribe to Sweet Histortea, a channel full of random facts, lots of sparkles, and tons more videos to come in the future. Thank you so much again for watching, and until next time, bye-bye!
There's a part of myself I'm missing. Now I got a lot to